So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And if you line the back of skull with sacrum, let your arms rest onto your thighs, activating feet, spreading toes, and spreading the balls of your feet. Close your eyes. And feel your feet as you press to the floor. Feeling this as another aspect of support, noticing how you're supported as you connect your feet to the floor. Now connect your sit bones to the floor and feel that other level of support. Lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And then just give yourself a moment or two to notice how you feel. Noticing the areas in your body that you feel maybe some level of uncertainty, maybe you don't feel so strong, and other areas in which you're feeling really, really strong. And noticing how your jaw feels right now. Okay, maybe you feel open and maybe there's a tightness into your neck, into your jaw, like as if when you want to speak and you feel unable to say what is going on for you. So the intent today is to build strength without tensing. So it's like you can go through and you sort of say, I'm pushing, 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 and everything tightens up. And when this happens, usually the tension is into neck and into jaw. So you're working today with the intent of focusing on building strength, but without tensing up into jaw or into neck. So you will feel these openings, feel these opening into legs, into hips. We'll also be working into shoulders also. Connect with your breath, that Ujjayi breath, and then breathe in, inhaling for 7. Hold the breath for 7, chest lifts, spine is long. And then notice what is going on. Notice what is going on into hips. Notice what is going on into your jaw. Exhale for 7. Relax belly. And then breathe in for 7. Hold the breath for 7. Exhale for 7. Relax belly, one more, breathe in for 7. Hold the breath for 7. Exhale, 7. And release. Pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing, and do this in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh, just above the knee, and you're reaching out with your heels and the toes and flex back towards your shin. Can make the pose easier for yourself by placing the foot onto the calf or the foot onto the floor or staying cross-legged seated. Can also place the foot onto a block, reach out with heels. Hands by hips, sit tall, and then take a partial inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, moving belly. 85 counts. And then from here, breathe in deeply. Hold the breath, feet active, spine long. And notice whilst you're holding, try to take the tension out of your body. So no tensing up. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through mouth. Uddiyana, chin tucks into chest, pull belly in. Belly's all the way back towards the spine, spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come on up and change the cross of your legs. Shoelace, right foot is over your left thigh. Reach out with your heels and make the adjustments for you today. Hands by hips, Kapalabhati breathing. Take a partial breath, inhale. Sharp exhale through nose, 75 times. And then breathe in. Hold the breath. Spine is long, feet are active. Just giving yourself time, giving the breath time to move around your body. Hands forward of shins and exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in, pull it up. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Straighten your right leg. So the right leg is reaching straight forward and your left foot is flat to the floor. So bring your left foot out towards the side and flatten your left foot to the floor. Your left arm is tucking against your left thigh. So you're easing your left thigh back and your left hand is to the floor by your left foot. Place your right hand by your right hip and then slightly further back from your hip. Press down into left sit bone, breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your left thigh away from you and fold forward towards the center of your mat. So it's almost diagonally, you're folding straight forward. And then breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you glide your left thigh back, you're folding forward towards your right thigh. Your feet are active. As you breathe, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, you fold forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. From here, slide your left arm around your left thigh and your right arm is around the back and bind the hands. And as you press down into your right foot, breathe in and lengthening out of left side. Press down into left foot, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your right foot. As you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you fold. Relax your neck, tuck chin to chest, and don't use and relax your jaw. Now breathe in and lift sternum. And as you press your left foot to the floor, fold forward. Inhale, release, and then easing up from here. Keeping your right arm back, so your right arm is back just beyond your right sit bone. Press into your left foot. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, your left arm is coming down on the outside of your right foot. Can take hold of the foot or hands to the floor or onto the ankle or calf. And then breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And exhale as you fold, moving sternum towards your right foot. As you breathe, lengthen, keep lengthening out of left side. And exhale as you fold. One more breath in. And breathe out as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Bring your left foot over your right thigh, so the foot is towards your hip. Bring your right foot towards your left hip for half lotus. Bring your left hand around, so the left hand is onto the floor, and if you can go further, bring your hand all the way around, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or taking hold of your left foot with left hand. Spinal twist. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across against your left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Deep breath, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, twist to the left and relax both shoulders down. Now breathe, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep inhaling and lift collarbones. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. One more like this. Breathe in deeply. And exhale as you twist. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. So your left foot is reaching forward, and your right foot is flat to the floor, aligning up with your right sit bone. Right hand is tricep is up against your thigh, hands flat to the floor. Left arm is by left hip. Press into your right foot as you breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward to the center of your mat. Your right foot is anchored and you're easing your right thigh away from you. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Your shin is pressing against your right tricep. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. Keep lengthening out of right side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, using this to help to open side ribs and your shoulders. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. On the next breath, slide your left arm around the back and bind it with your right arm that's already there. So you're binding the hands. And then as you press down into your right sit bone, breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Deep breath, press your right foot to floor and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. On the next breath, spread the breath around your lower back. And exhale as you fold. One more like this. Inhale, release. From here, bring in your right arm down on the outside of your left foot. You might be able to take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Your left arm is reaching back. Right foot is still pressing to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. As you breathe, feel as if you're expanding the ribs to the side. Exhale, fold. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left hand. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Bring your left foot towards your right hip, towards right sit bone, and place your right foot on top of your left thigh for half lotus, or coming to cross-leg seated, or a version of the pose that works best for you so that you're not hurting into the pose. Your right hand is either lined up with sacrum, or if you can, bring the hand all the way around. Take hold of your right foot with right hand, or slide your right hand into clothing. Inhale, reach your left arm across against your right thigh. As you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, twist to right. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale as you twist to right. Sit bones presses down and feel the earth beneath you, and then breathe in, lengthen up from there. You're lengthening lower ribs, lengthening mid ribs, and upper ribs lengthens up. So creating space into joints, and as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Inhale, release. Straighten both legs forward. And from here, with your legs straight, tuck your right foot in so that the right heel is by the glute, or option to bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your glute. Side bend, seated side bend. Your right hand is coming back, is taking hold of the ankle or the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, open left side of ribs. Exhale, left arm is down on inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe in, lengthen left ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. You're not holding your right ankle with right hand. Lift the right hand up and reach it back so the fingertips are about 12 inches from floor. Now breathe to sternum as you lift your chest. As you glide your right shoulder away from your right ear, relax your left ear to left shoulder. On the breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin, so it's as if you're pointing your nose towards your left armpit. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh, onto hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Breathe into the right side of neck, deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, release your right arm and reach your right arm up to sky, fingers spread. As you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm back, chest opener. Now spread the breath into upper back. And as you breathe out, lengthening that right arm away from you, taking bone away from bone. On the next breath, reach your right arm up to sky. And exhale, lengthen right arm forward over right ear. Fingers are spreading and feel as if there's beams reaching through fingertips. Inhale, lengthen left ribs up away from left hip. keeping the length. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward over right ear. Breathe to sternum and feel the moving chest upwards to chin. Reach your right sit bone back as you reach in your right arm forward over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. From here, bring your right foot all the way across for half knee pound. So your right foot is coming towards your left hip. Your left foot is reaching forward, the toes are spread. Hands by hips or hands forward of shins. So that's where you're ending up. Pressing down into sit bones, breathe in, lengthening up. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf. Keep reaching your left foot forward. Keep the neck relaxed. You can rest your forehead onto your right knee. You can make a fist and rest your forehead onto the knee or a block, especially if your neck feels tight. Now breathe into lower back and lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. Exhale as you pull. Breathe into mid back, spreading the energy of the breath across your back. And exhale, pull belly in as you fold. On the next breath, move your belly back away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold, keep pulling belly in. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Straighten your right leg. Your left foot is tucked in, so the heel is towards the groin, or option to bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your glute. Reach your left hand back and take hold of the ankle or the foot, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up as you open for the right side of your body. As you breathe out, the right hand is down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle with left hand. Lift your left arm up and reach it back. It's about 12 inches from floor. Breathe in, lengthen out of right side. Breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Be active. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift diaphragm. Breathe out and glide your left shoulder down. Breathe into the left side of neck. Feel as if you're lengthening left ear away from left shoulder. As you breathe out, relax your jaw. Chin lowers towards the right side of chest. Feel as if you're aiming your nose towards your right armpit. On the next breath, slide your left arm around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip, or clothing. As you breathe out, feel as if you're lengthening both shoulders down. You get more movement with your left shoulder as you glide down. Feels as if you're squeezing shoulder blades together. Now breathe and lift. Chest lifts. Keep chest lifted and glide. On exhale, glide your left shoulder down. On the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm up to sky. Chest opener. As you exhale, as you arc chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back. Breathe into back of heart, energizing your heart with this breath. Now exhale, gliding that left arm away from left ear. On the next breath, stretch your left arm up to sky, spread fingers. As you breathe out, lengthen your left arm over left ear. Breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. Keep it lengthening out of right side. And as you breathe out, lengthen left arm over left ear. Now breathe in and expand your ribs to the side. As you breathe out, as you lengthen your left arm forward, glide your left sit bone back. Use your left arm breathing to pull your body up, and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. Bring your left foot over your right thigh for half knee pound. So the left foot is moving towards your right hip, aiming for a knee-to-knee alignment in this pose. And have the hands forward, that's where you will end up, or press into sit bones. Stretch your arms up. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you're folding forward. You can take hold of the foot, hands to the ankle, calf, or the floor. And then breathe in and lengthen belly. Lift your belly away from pelvis. Now really pull your belly in as you fold. Relax your forehead onto your left thigh knee, or make a fist and relax onto your fist, or you can place a block there. Now breathe and spread the breath across your back. Exhale and fold. Deep breath, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale as you fold. One more breath here. Breathe to sternum and lengthen belly. Keep lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Release your legs. Coming into your abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So today you do elbow to knee, and following elbow to knee, we'll do Broga. I'll talk you through this. Lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. If your back is streaky, the soles of your feet will be onto the floor, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor and the knees are bent. From here, inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip, then reach your right thigh. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Now reach. Feel that you're lengthening right from hip joint as you stretch your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone as you stretch your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Now squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Reach out with active feet. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. You're reaching your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Squeeze right sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Reach your left elbow up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Feel that you're compressing ribs to belly and pressing your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Keep the bent knee aligned with hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades to floor. Send that left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Roga. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, you send your right leg up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Both feet are active. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Left leg reaches straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Foot presses against the thigh. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg straight up. Lift your chest as you reach your elbows up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Straighten the left leg. Left leg reaches straight up towards the sky. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg up. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg up. Spread the toes. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now curl tailbone up. Send your right leg straight up. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee. Reach your left leg straight up. Place your right foot on inside of left thigh. Now curl tailbone up. Send your left leg straight up. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your right elbow up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and pressing your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now curl tailbone up. Send your right leg straight up. Keep the chest lifted and reach your left elbow up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. And give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels. The jaw is relaxed and feel the strength into legs and into hips. Grab hold of your roll or grab hold of your block for twisting out. You're placing the roll between your thighs and you're reaching your legs up towards the sky. You can bend the knees in this way. You can be close enough to the wall so the feet are up against the wall or heels up against the wall. That would be your option if your back is tweaking. That's your hands behind head and neck. Place the roll between your thighs, reach your legs up towards the sky or the knees are bent. You can also have the feet onto the floor. Twisting abs. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Now squeeze the roll and then reach your legs up. Reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath, pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Stretch your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up, your elbows up to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Stretching your legs up with active feet. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Stretching your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath, pressing your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Stretch your legs up to sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Elbows are to right knee. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. And exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Giving yourself a moment as you let go from this pose. Your next pose is bridge. So if you've got hold of your block, the block is placed between your thighs. The block is placed by your hips, setting up for bridge with the block. So reach down with fingertips, brush your heels with fingertips, and then let your arms relax down by your side. Your heels are aligned with your hips, or they're aligned with sit bones. Arms relaxed by side. From here, as you press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from floor. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. And exhale, lift up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, lifting up, taking hold of your block. Now breathe in as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you lift up and place a block under your sacrum. Anchor your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg up towards the sky. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you push the floor away with your right leg, you're sending your left leg straight up. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep reaching that left foot to the sky. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen your left leg away. Lower it about 12 inches. And as you breathe out, bring it back out and up towards the sky. Right foot presses to floor. Breathe in, lengthen your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, draw it back up to sky. One more like this. Breathe in and lengthen that left leg away. And as you breathe out, draw it back. Bend your left knee, place your left foot to the floor. Anchor left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right foot up, reaching out with the ball of your foot. Breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're sending that right leg out and up towards the sky. And then breathe. Breathe into that right hip. And as you breathe out, lengthening up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're lengthening your right leg away down about 10 inches. And as you breathe out, bring it back up. Leg is reaching to the sky. Breathe in and lengthening your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, reach it up. Reach out with the ball of your foot. 2 more like this. Breathe in and lengthen. Keep sending your right leg, opening into lower back and hips. And as you breathe out, reach it up. Last one. Breathe in and lengthen away. And exhale, bring it back. On the breath, bend your right knee. And on exhale, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet presses down to the floor. Breathe in, telescoping ribs away from the waist. Press your foot to the floor, and as you exhale, lift up, move the block. Then breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. And tilt pelvis until you're all the way down to the floor. Move the block out of your way, cross your left leg over your right for twisted root. You can make the second cross, then you're placing your left ankle under the right calf. Hands are behind head and neck. From here, inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly in, be active. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, as you curl tailbone up, reach your legs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs and squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower head and shoulders to floor. Release your hands and bring your hands on the midpoint of your left thigh. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. As you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs, pull belly in. Inhale, relax pelvis, spread ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs, thighs against hands, squeeze thighs, pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left, and if you can cross your right ankle onto the left calf, then that's where you go. That's your hands behind head and neck. Be active. Lower back presses to floor. Breathe in, lift head, lift chest, reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your knees straight up. Now squeeze thighs. Pull lower belly in. Relax pelvis to floor. Inhale, keep the head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Send thighs, knees straight up. Now squeeze thighs. And squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Release your hands, touch your hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. Lower back presses to floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs, pull lower belly in. Relax pelvis and breathe into lower back. And exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against thighs. Thighs presses against hands, squeeze thighs, pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are towards the side. Your hands are onto your thighs and you're tractioning your thighs away from you. In and breathe. Breathe into lower back. And exhale. With the hand touching to chest, suck your belly in. Pull your belly all the way in. Press your thighs. Feet presses together, and you're using your hands to lengthen thighs away from you. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Use your hands, draw your knees together and come to stand. So your next pose is unlocking the shoulders in horse stance. Knees are bent, toes are turned out towards the side. Lift the toes. Lift your left arm up and reach it forward. Your elbow and shoulders are aligned. Your fingers are spreading. Place your right thumb into your left armpits, hands onto the scapula, fingers onto scapula. Now breathe into the left side of upper back. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down, reach your elbow forward and feel as if you're squeezing that right thumb. Place your right hand onto your left tricep. Only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. Then breathe into the left side of upper back. And now raise your bicep up. On exhale, glide your bicep all the way forward until you reach the elbow joint. Then breathe into the left side of upper back. And as you breathe out, reach your elbow forward, press your hand onto elbow, elbow presses onto hand, and your shoulders are down, away from you. And then release. Other side, your right arm lifts up, your elbow and shoulders are aligned. Your left thumb is placed into armpit, the fingers onto scapula. Breathe into right side of upper back, feel for spreading ribs, upper back spreads. And exhale, glide the shoulders down the back, reach your elbows forward, feel for the contraction of your pectoral muscles. Place your left hand onto right bicep. Again, only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. And breathe into the right side of upper back. And as you exhale, raise your bicep up and then glide the bicep forward, all the way forward until you reach your elbow joint. You can do this. So breathe into the right side of upper back. And as you breathe out, exhale, press your hand onto the elbow joint. Elbow presses onto the hand, the shoulders are down. Keep reaching the elbows forward. Contract your pectoral muscles. Then release. Lift your elbows up, bend the elbows, and reach your elbows forwards. Fingers are spreading. Breathe into upper back. And exhale, reach your elbows forward. Squeeze your elbows in as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. The shoulders are down. Keep reaching forward. And then breathe into upper back. Exhale, reach forward with the forearms. Squeeze your elbows in. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the chest lifted. Two more like this. Breathing into upper back. Exhale, reach forward with the elbows, squeeze elbows in, keep the shoulders down, keep the chest lifted. One more like this, breathe in deeply. Exhale, reach forward, squeeze elbows in, keep the shoulders down. Inhale, release. From here, come back down onto your mat, so you're onto the knees, setting up for dolphin as your next pose. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance, and the elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers. Keep the neck relaxed and shoulders also relaxed. Then spread back, curl, toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, lengthen your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, move your chest back towards your knees. Relax your neck, relax your throat. Now breathe to sternum, feeding heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, reach back of thighs, back of calves to the floor, reaching back to the back wall, heels to the floor. As you breathe in, spread your ribs to the side. And exhale as you reach back. Step your right foot in about 2 to 3 inches. And then reach your right hand back, taking hold of your right heel, ankle, or calf. This is Dolphin Strut. If you're not coming into that stage today, keep both hands to the floor. And then breathe into your right hip. And exhale, reach your right heel back towards the floor. And then breathe as if you're breathing into your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. If you're going further, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back and away from you. On the next breath, lengthen left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Place your right hand back to the floor. Step your left foot in about 3 to 4 inches. Reach your left hand back, take hold of your heel, ankle, or calf. Then breathe into left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Left heel is reaching to the floor. As you breathe in, feel the lengthening your left side ribs away from shoulder. And as you breathe out, reach back, reaching left heel to floor. Anchor into left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into right hip. And exhale, keep reaching that right leg way back away from you. One more breath as you breathe in, send your right leg back. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Place your left hand back to the floor for dolphin. Keeping the neck relaxed. And then breathe in into the back of heart. Exhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. From here, come into bird wing. We won't do bird wing, we'll do that running sometime. So come to the stand at the front of your mat. That's where we'll go. So stand at the front of your mat. First, salutations. Stand with your feet together, and as you exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes. Anchor your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back to plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at you. Pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move your chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away till you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Upward dog, breathe in, tops of the feet to the floor. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or up the legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe into chair pose. You're lifting chest, you reach your arms forward, but sit bones reach back. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back, bend your right knees to the floor, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. As you breathe out, bend the knees or lower straight down. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. And then take a moment from here. Come into horse stance. So the feet are turned out 45 degrees angle, your knees are bent, and you're sitting, sit bones are reaching down. Bird wing, tuck your elbows in to the side ribs. Then breathe in, draw your hands together. Staying in the pose, and as you exhale, open up, keep the chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale, opening out towards the side. 3 more like this. Inhale. And as you exhale, open it up. Keep sitting deeper into the pose. Keep moving thighs out to side. Inhale. And exhale as you open out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release. Straight to legs. Heel toe feet together. And come to your wall. Your next pose is dolphin against the wall. So in your dolphin pose, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You can do this with your hands clasped, so out, measure up, hands onto biceps. Elbows are down onto the shoulders. You reach your hands forward. The options here is you can clasp the hands or the hands are flat. You can also turn so that your hands are facing this way with the thumbs pointing upwards, and you're making like as if a half fist. The neck and shoulders relax. Breathe in, lift, spread the upper back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push back, push the floor away as you lengthen through the spine. On the breath, step one foot onto the wall, step both feet onto the wall. Stay here in the pose, aiming to stay for 5 to 6 breaths. So breathe in deeply, spreading the breath across your back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Back of the thighs, back of the calves reaching skywards. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. Use your forearms, push the floor away. And breathe. Breathe into back and spread the breath across your back. Now really pull your belly in. Tuck your chin in and relax your jaw. One more breath like this, deep breath. Good, and release. Step down. Well done, everyone. Your next pose, you will need your support. This is lunges against the wall. So you will need support for your knee that's on the floor and for the foot that's on the wall. So lunges against the wall. Today we will only do lunges against the wall, stage 1 and stage 2. So from here, starting with your right knee on the floor and your right foot up against the wall. You're bringing that right knee as close towards the wall as you can. You can place, I'm placing a cushion behind my foot that's on the wall. You can, this is a mat that has been cut and provides support. So you can place whatever level of support you need for the foot that's on the wall. Not only does it protect your shin, it also protects your wall. So that's where you go with that. Then your left foot is flat to the floor. Left foot is at about a right angle. You can have your hands onto the floor or onto a block as I have, or the hands are onto your left thigh, traction in your left thigh forward. Then your sit bones is moving back towards the wall. And if you can go further, you're reaching your arms up against the wall. Now breathe in and keep lengthening up. Feel as if you're lengthening away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, keep the chest lifted and tuck as if your sit bone tucks down towards your left heel. And breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back. As you breathe out, keep the chest lifted. Push your left foot to floor and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, your sit bones as if it tucks down towards the floor. From here, can bring the hands down. Bend your left knee reaches forward. You might step your left foot forward a couple of inches, but the left knee is coming down. So really that's what you want to do. You want to press your right foot against the wall and bend in your left knee. So it takes you into a deeper lunge. Your hands can stay on the floor, onto a block or onto your thigh, or you can reach your arms up towards the sky. You have the flexibility. You can reach your arms back towards the wall. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Breathe to sternum as you lift chest. As you breathe out, bend your front knee. 2 more breaths here, deep breaths. One more breath. And keep feeling as if you're sending your left thigh forward as you reach back, pressing your right foot to the wall. Then from here, ease out to the side to come on out of the pose. Change for the other side. So just doing 2 stages today. Your right knee is onto the floor, but pad the right knee. And your left foot is to the wall. Again, pad the foot that's on the wall so that you'll feel that it protects your feet and protects your wall. Your right foot is now flat to the floor. Hands are on the floor, onto a block or onto your thigh, stretching your thigh forward. Feel the difference between. You're getting your sit bones as close to the wall as you can. You're going further, you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening up away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, tuck sit bones down as if sit bones reaches down towards right heel. Press your right foot to floor and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, lengthen out of lower back. Breathe into lower back as you stretch your ribs up away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your right foot as you stretch up even more. Then inhale, release. Hands down. You can have the hands to the floor. You have the options here of bending your right knee, so the right knee forwards. If your right heel leaves the floor, then step your right foot forward a couple of inches. Right foot, right heel is flat to the floor. You press down, you push the right thigh forward and breathe in, lengthen it over up. And if you can, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Now breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And if you can, reach your arms back towards the wall. Now breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you go in a little deeper into pose. 2 more breaths in. And taking it a little deeper on exhale. 1 more breath. And exhale, release. From here, ease on out of this pose. So your next pose is forearm balance. So you have forearm balance or dolphin against the wall. In your forearm balance, if you're comfortable with forearm balance, so actually just do forearm balance or dolphin. So I'll show you the dolphin because you've done dolphin already. This is the option for dolphin now. First of all, if you're doing forearm balance, you are measuring up again similar to dolphin, and I'm turning my arms up so my thumb and fingers are facing each other in this way. I'm also going to do forearm balance today with a block. So the block is placed between my hands in that way. My thumb's pointing upwards. So this is your pose. And if you can, from there, go into splits. That's your pose. So either legs straight up or coming into splits. Okay, that would be your forearm balance. If you're not there with that one today, then you're doing dolphin against the wall. And again, you can stay here, or you can reach one leg up. And if you can go into splits, then you're working towards splits. The dolphin on the wall, 3 breaths on each side with the leg up is your pose. Good, beautiful, excellent, everyone. Keep tucking your elbows in, keep lengthening up, reach up, reach up. Then send your sit bones up to the heel of the foot that's in the sky. Nice, deep breath. Keep lengthening up. Good. Great energy, great perseverance, everyone. Nice, Clint. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Good. Really nice, look, window, really nice. Great, Barbara. Good, everyone. And once you've done on both sides, make sure you do both sides, then grab hold of a block. You'll need your wall again. This is everybody's favorite pose. So you're now doing a pose which is called a chair pose with the block between your thighs. In this pose, your sit bones are up against the wall. Show you from this direction. The block is between your thighs, sometimes between your calves, and your sit bones is up against the wall. So when your sit bones up against the wall, you're not moving forward, you're sitting up straight. Your knees are bent. So your pose today will be your sit bones are up against the wall in this way. Your block is either between your calves or between your thighs. You can have your hands onto your thighs, or you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. When you breathe in, as you press your lower back, you press your sit bones, buttocks to the wall. You inhale, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you press your feet to the floor, lift the toes. And then breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're curling your pubic bone to navel. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, sit a little deeper and feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Deep breath, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. Lift the toes, spread the toes, push the floor away. As you press your lower back against the wall, breathe in and keep lengthening up, lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your arms up towards the sky. Sit a little deeper, breathe in, push the floor away as you lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your thighs forward, squeeze a block. 2 more breaths like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sit bones tucks to the floor. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Move the block and then ease on out. So now that your legs are nicely open up, we'll come to the front of your mat. Just do a few standing poses. Just to give your legs a little bit more opening. Standing at the front of your mat. Inhale, step your left leg, step your right leg back for warrior 2. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Press down equally into both legs and lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, reaching your arms out to side. Reverse warrior, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side of your body. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm over left hip. Press into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen out of right side. As you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm over left hip. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, lengthening the arm over. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up, right hand supports your head. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm around, opening up the chest. Down onto your left thigh. Feel you crushing in your left thigh forward. As you press your right foot to the floor, open up, reach up with the fingertips. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe to sternum and feel as if you're moving chest to chin. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your right arm up to sky. Triangle, straighten your left leg and reach your left arm down towards the floor. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest as you reach in your right fingertips to the sky. That hand can be on a block, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Now breathe, keep traction your left ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor, ease your right hip back so your body is aligned. Breathe to sternum and move chest forward. Tuck your left sit bone under on exhale as you reach your right fingertips to sky. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee, place your left hand onto the floor. Half moon. As you breathe in, lift, glide your body forward, lift your right foot up and reach it back. Reach out with your heel. If you can go further, reaching your right arm up to sky for half moon. Press down into your left foot, and as you breathe in, lift your left side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe down, reach back, reach your right heel away from you as you reach your right to sky. Vertical splits, bring both hands to the floor, either side of your front foot, and reach your right leg up towards the sky. Your forehead is coming down towards your left shin. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, feel for pushing the floor away as you reach your right leg up to sky. One more like this, deep breath. Keep the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step your right leg back. From here, push the floor away and rise up for warrior one. Bend the front knee. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, pushing the floor away as you stretch up. Twisting warrior, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up as you open right side of the body. And as you breathe out, your right elbows over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. As you breathe out, twist to the left. Breathe into lower back, spreading the ribs into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you twist to the left. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, bring your hands down at the side of your left foot. Ease your right foot forward slightly and straighten your left leg, setting up for pyramid. So your feet, they are hip distance apart and they're facing in the same direction, parallel. Traction your left thigh away from you and breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold, hands to the floor or hands onto your thigh. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold in a little deeper. Bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot or use a block so the right hand is onto a block. And then as you breathe in, reaching your left arm up towards the sky, straightening both legs, twisting triangle. If you need to make an adjustment, you can. Ease your right foot slightly further back or slightly towards the right. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And as you push the floor away with your left foot and right hand, you're stretching your left arm to sky. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're opening up as you reach in your left arm to sky. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. For pigeon is your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Pigeon is your next pose. So reach your right leg back away from you. As you be down into pelvis, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left shin. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, reach back into your right big toe. As you breathe, spread your ribs out to the side. And exhale as you fold. One more like this. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step your left leg back. Downward dog. Feeling for pushing through away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior two. The back foot, your left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Front heels align with the arc of the foot, and your arms are reaching out towards the side. Press into both feet as you breathe in, lengthening the spine. And as you breathe out, going deeper into the pose. Reverse warrior, breathe in, stretch your left arm up as you open left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The hand is now below or above the knee. You're reaching right arm over right ear. Press into your left leg as you inhale, lengthen out of left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, reaching right arm over right ear. Now breathe to your right side ribs, deep breath. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach in right arm over right. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up, left arm supports your head. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Standing warrior variation with chest open. As you press down into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor and reach your left arm up. Reach it back so the arm is away from your hip. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. And breathe to sternum. Sternum lifts. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your left arm to sky. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen it away from sacrum. And as you exhale, you're opening out a little bit more. From here, straighten your right leg, reach your right arm down to the floor and stretch your left arm up to sky. Triangle. To press into your right leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open as you reach in your left fingertips to sky. So the right hand is either on the floor, the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Breathe in, keep lengthening side ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, opening out, stretching your left fingertips to sky. From here, half moon, you're placing your left hand onto left hip. And as you can have a block for your right hand. The right hand is forward about 10 inches, 6 inches towards the side. As you breathe in, glide forward. The weight is into your right foot. Lift your left leg up and reach back, reach into heels. You can go further, half moon, reach your left arm up to sky. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in and lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel away from your left fingertips to sky. Breathe in and lift belly. Move belly forward away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. Now reach back. Reach your left heel away from you. Left fingertips to sky. Vertical splits. Both hands to the floor. Either side of your right foot. Press your hands to the floor and press your right foot to the floor. And breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And now push the floor away with your right foot and hands as you reach in your left leg to sky. Deep breath, breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath in. Keep the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step your left foot back for warrior one. Left foot eases towards the left edge of the mat. Press your right foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're rising up for warrior one. As you breathe out, bend the front knee, push the floor away. Twisting warrior, breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open left side. And as you breathe out, left elbows over the right thigh, knee, make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs, left ribs away from the left hip. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right hip back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, you're twisting away from your right thigh. One more breath like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twist. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor, either side of your right foot. Ease your right foot slightly towards the left and turn the foot forward, both feet facing into the same direction, feet hip distance apart. Straighten both legs. Press your right foot to the floor. You can use your hands as you traction belly away from thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands to the floor or hands to the thigh. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe in, keep lengthening belly and side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. Back of thighs, back of calves reaches to the back wall. And breathe in, breathe to sternum. And breathe out as you're taking it a little deeper. Bring your left hand on the outside of your right foot. Straighten both legs. You can have the hand to the floor, onto a block, or on the ankle, calf, or shin. As you breathe in, sweeping your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back. So now anchor into left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor and twist to the right, reaching your right fingertips to sky. Now breathe in, lengthen belly away from top of right thigh. Reach back into your left leg and then twist to the right. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor and place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat for pigeon. Reach your left leg straight back. Hands are under the shoulders as you bear down into pelvis. Breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Feet active. Breathe into lower back. Deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fall. As you breathe, expanding your ribs to the side. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, release, push the floor away as you're coming up. Step your right leg back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, rising up on tiptoes. And exhale, reach back, lengthen for the spine, reach your sit bones back. Breathe in, rise up, tiptoes. Exhale, reach back. On the breath, bend the knees, or step or hop your legs between the hands and come down into a seated position. From here, you're coming into straddle splits. Your legs are reaching out towards the side. You can also sit on a block, a small block in this, and it just lifts your pelvis up, gives you a little bit more opening into hips. So your legs are reaching out towards the side. Bring your hands forward. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your hands. As you press your sit bones to the floor, breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. As you breathe, lengthen, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Keep your feet active, keep lengthening the legs to the side. Now breathe into lower back and feel the using the breath to open up into lower back. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. As you breathe, lift belly. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Breathe into your mid back, deep breath, lengthening ribs away from lower back. And exhale as you breathe to sternum. And exhale. Inhale, release. Push the floor away as you come all the way back. Bring your hands by hips and then ease, nice and easy, away from it. Straighten your legs straight forward. Reach your heels away from you and flex your toes back towards your shins. You can bring your hands forward, taking hold of your foot, or as you breathe in, you lift and lengthen up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. If you're able to take the foot in this way, you again press your ball of your foot into your hands, and this gives you a deeper stretch. Otherwise, your hands are onto the ankles or the foot, and you're massaging, lengthening it forward. So if you're not able to take feet this way, go this way, and as you send your legs forward, you lift your belly and lengthen out of lower back. So breathe into lower back and lengthen the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. And breathe into belly, lift belly away from pelvis. And breathe out as you fold. Now take time and notice where you're feeling this in your body. And then breathe to that space. And exhale as you fold. One more breath in. Pull your belly in all of your forward bends. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come on all the way back up. Lie down onto your back. So now lie down onto your back. Your next pose is happy baby. You lie down onto your back. You lift your feet up off the floor. You can bring your hands behind your back of your calves, so it's holding on there. This is a pose I've been doing recently, and I actually quite like this pose. So you're actually using your hands to tuck your feet towards the chest and lengthening into your lower back. Otherwise, if you're coming into happy baby, you're reaching your legs up. First two fingers are taking hold of your big toe. The knees are to the armpits. Your heels are reaching to sky. From here, you're breathing into lower back and spreading lower ribs to the floor. And then exhale. Pull your belly in and move your knees down to the armpits, reaching your heels up towards the sky. Keep pulling the belly in and using this to help to open up into lower back. And two more like this. Breathe into lower back. And exhale. Belly's in. Knees to armpits, heels to sky. Lengthening your sit bones away from you. And one more. Breathe in. And exhale. and release. Use your hands to draw your legs together. From here, let your arms come out towards the side. Cross your right leg over your left for twisted root. So if you can make the second cross, do so. You just saw that I used my hands to assist in coming into twisted root. So you can do that if you need to. Arms out to the side. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, let your knees come over towards your left armpit, as close towards your left armpit as you can. Now you will feel this opening into lower back. Head is in the opposite direction to knees. You can use your left hand to draw your knees closer to armpits, and this opens into lower back a little bit more. This is very delicate, so don't force this. And then breathe. Breathe into lower back where you feel this. And as you breathe out, let your belly move away from pelvic bone. And as you breathe in, breathe to sternum. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. And then breathe. As you breathe, feel as if you're lengthening. You're breathing into the right side ribs. And exhale, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Bring your arms to the floor. Inhale. Release your feet, and then coming back to center. Cross your left leg over your right. Twisted root. And then breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, your knees are coming down towards your right armpit. Again, you can use your right hand onto the top of the thigh. Head is in the opposite direction. As you breathe, breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to let go a little bit more. Breathe to sternum. And exhale, relax your jaw. Bring both arms to the floor. Breathe in, use your arms, push the floor away as you draw your knees back to center. Release your legs. And then lengthen. You can keep the soles of your feet onto the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together in this way, or lengthen your legs forward away from you and lie down in final pose, Shavasana. Arms relaxed by your sides, shoulders relaxed away from your feet. Allowing yourself just to let go in your final pose into Shavasana. So as you lie here now, notice the energy that is moving through you. The energy that has moved through the whole of your body. Begin to move your fingertips and tips of toes. And as you breathe, stretch in a way that feels good. Bend the knees to chest. Roll to your left side. Keep the neck very relaxed. Breathe in. Left hand is by chest. Right hand is by chest. And then push the floor away with your right hand. Exhale, coming up. Use your left hand to support your head in. Coming into seated cross-leg position, or sit in a way that is comfortable for you. Bring hands together by chest. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. As we're finishing together with the breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone.